everyone, AMHCosplays here, and today I'm going to share some information about something that's important to a lot of cosplayers, and that is emergency contact lens care. Now, some of us cosplayers get specialty lenses to help match our characters a little more fully. For example, I might have brown eyes, but the character I'm cosplaying might have green eyes, might have blue eyes, might have black and red eyes. So I have special lenses that I wear when I'm cosplaying to help me better match my character. For example, I have quite a few colored lenses to help me match my characters a little better. And I have still more contact lenses to help me match my characters a little better. Sometimes, and all cosplayers understand this, sometimes life gets in the way. We might be in the middle of a huge build, we might be working on a prop, or if you're like me, you might be working at actual real life work, laundry, house, everything that is non-cosplay. And then when it's time to cosplay, and you go to open up your lenses, you open up the case and you find your lens looking like, it's all shriveled up. And your first reaction will be, my lenses! I have been there many times. In fact, I was there just now because I went to open up a couple of my lenses and I found them looking very unhappy and dead with all of the saline solution evaporated. Okay. Yeah. You'd think after so many years of wearing contact lenses, I would know better. But hey, like I said, life happens. Now, this is what you're going to do if life happens to you and your contact lenses. I need to let you know right off the bat that I am not an eye care professional. No, I am merely someone who has worn contact lenses for many, many years. And by many years, I mean, about 3 weeks after I failed my driver's eye test. Yeah. So that's what spurred me into wearing regular contact lenses for correction, and now I wear regular lenses as well as colored lenses for my cosplays. Okay. So life happened. You went to put on your contact lenses, you opened up the case and it was kind of tight. It might have a little gritty sound to it, and then you open it up and yeesh. First off, well, get your reaction out. Okay, that's over and done with. What to do next? Very first thing to do, wash your hands. Never, ever, ever handle your lenses without washing your hands. There are specialty soaps out there that optometrists sell, but I just use regular antibacterial soap. Just wash well, rinse well, and you're all set. The next thing you're going to need is a very gentle saline solution to help rehydrate your contact lenses. I use Sensitive Eyes by Bausch & Lomb. Not a paid endorsement, just something I have used for many, many years. It is a very gentle solution, which is good if you have sensitive eyes like me, and also to help pretty much shrivel to death lenses. So make sure you're using saline, not a cleanser. You need just plain saline solution. So you've washed your hands, you have your saline solution ready to go, you've opened your case, you've seen your shriveled up lens. Do not touch the lens at all, because touching it when it is not hydrated means that it might rip, it might break, it might crumble, it might tear, and then there's no chance of saving it. So don't touch it. Just use your saline solution and flood the case. Refill it to the brim, put the lid back on, flood the other side, put the lid back on, put it on a flat surface, and let it sit for, a good 4 to 6 hours. This is what I needed to do with several of my lenses. For example, my Konicke lens, my sclera lens that cost a lot of money, my Android 17 and Android 18 lenses, they were all like, whoop, when I opened up the case, and I was just like, no. So right now they're doing the same thing. They are hydrating and hopefully reviving. Okay, 6 hours have gone by, and if everything worked well, you're going to open up your case and your lenses are going to be floating happily in the saline solution. If that's the case, great. Hold on. If your contact lens is opened up but is stuck to the bottom of the case, still don't touch it. Dump the old solution out, add fresh solution, but aim the stream of the solution at the bottom of the contact lens to try to loosen it up. Again, let them soak for a couple more hours, set them aside. If you open up your contact lens case after 6 hours and your lens is still like this, then it's a goner. There's not much else you can do, and lessons learned. I've been there. It sucks, but life happens. Now, after the second soaking, open up your contact lens case. Hopefully your contact lens has freed itself from the bottom of the case. If not, make sure again your hands are clean. Add a little saline to your fingertips to moisten them, and then gently go around the surface of the contact lens and lightly tug. Do not yank it up because that will tear it and then you're done. Just very little tugs until it loosens off by itself. But if your contact lenses were happily floating, if you've managed to loosen your contact lens successfully from the bottom of the case, then move on to the next step. You're going to take your saline solution again, pour a little into your palm, and take the lens out and put it on your hand. Now you're going to check it out because there's a good chance that there's still some accumulated crystals on the lens surface. You do not want to put a lens with crystals into your eye because the crystals will scrape up your cornea, and that is not a good feeling. Been there, done that, never again. So there's crystals on your lens. You're going to take this again and flood the heck of it. You're going to try to use this like a fire hose and get the crystals to move off your lens by themselves. You do not want to rub the solution into your lens because then the crystals are going to act like little bitty knives and tear the heck out of your lens, and then it's garbage. So carefully flood your contact lens to get the crystals off. Once you're sure that there is no crystal accumulation on your contact lens, then you're going to want to soak them again overnight this time. Yes, you just soaked them, but now this is kind of like it's a spa treatment for them. They've been through heck all shriveled up and dehydrated. Let them rehydrate overnight. To do this, you're going to need a brand new contact lens case. Do not reuse the one that they were just in. The one that they're just in probably has salt crystals all over it and are only going to damage what you just fixed. A lot of us get contact lens cases in our saline solution boxes. Often contact lens sellers will send us cute little cases when we order our colored lenses. If not, you can always buy more cases at your pharmacy. Brand new lens case, full of saline solution, put your lenses in, seal it up, let it soak overnight, don't touch it, just let the saline do its work to rehydrate the lens fully. Now I am letting my shriveled lenses soak for several days because I really want them to be okay. I'm not in any rush to wear them. I just want to rehydrate them fully. So I've got several pairs of my lenses that I've rehydrated. They're in brand new cases and they're sitting off to the side. In a few days, I will check back and you will see how it turns out at the end of this video. Hopefully, it all worked out well. One thing you need to be aware of before you go to the trouble of salvaging your contact lenses is whether or not they're near their expiration date. Like anything else, contact lenses only last for so long. And if it is near the expiration date, it might not be worth the hassle of doing all this when you only have maybe a week or two left to wear them. Now, contact lenses come with an expiration date stamped on their blister pack or on the bottle, and that'll tell you when the last day to wear them will be. Now, normally cosplay contact lenses, special effects contact lenses, they usually last anywhere from 6 months to a year if you take good care of them, if you disinfect them and clean them properly, if you store them with proper hydration, they will last a long time. By letting them dry out, you do cut their lifespan a little short. If you don't clean them, you're also cutting the lifespan of the contact short because the surface gets embedded with grime, with dirt, with dust, with pollen, with chemical agents that are all in the air, with our own tears, and also bacteria. And you don't want to put that kind of lens in your eye. So always take proper care of your contact lens. If you have vision issues like me, you have an optometrist who can recommend the best way to take care of your contact lenses. If you are a cosplayer who has just bought contact lenses to help with your cosplay and don't have an optometrist, then I would recommend using a good saline solution. I would recommend a good cleansing solution like OptiFree. Again, not a paid endorsement, just a product that I have used for many, many years. It's very simple to use. It doesn't require a whole bunch of cases, but this is a very quick way to keep your lenses clean. If you have very sensitive eyes, my optometrist recommended Clear Care. You'll note the red, red, red. It's because there is hydrogen peroxide in this, so never, never, never mistake this for regular saline solution. If you flood your contact lenses with this, let's just say I did that once, and oh my gosh, the pain because of the hydrogen peroxide on my eye. Let's just say I ended up in the hospital, in the emergency room, having my eye professionally flooded by medical professionals, and those lenses, they were done. It didn't matter how often I cleaned them and cleaned them and cleaned them. The hydrogen peroxide had pretty much ruined them, and I had to pretty much toss them out and buy myself a new pair of lenses. So always make sure that if you're using a specialty cleanser, do not use this as your storage solution. Use saline solution, and your eyes and your lenses will be happy. One last point I want to bring up about contact lens care is that you need to keep your lenses hydrated. So set yourself a reminder once a month. You want to open up all your lenses and make sure that they still have saline solution in them. You can use your Echo to set a reminder. You can use your smartphone to set a reminder. You can use a calendar. Just set a reminder once a month, just like testing your fire alarms. Once a month, add saline solution to your contact lenses. Your contact lenses will thank you. Your wallet will thank you because you won't be constantly replacing your lenses. Just remember to hydrate your lenses. And hopefully in a few days, my lenses will be wearable again. So fingers crossed, and we'll see what happens. Well, it's a couple of days later, and as you can see, I've had a very successful rehydration of my poor shriveled up contact lenses, which makes me happy because I need these to shoot more Android 17 and another cosplay that I'm doing later this year that also involves having this color eye. So anyway, don't panic if you find that your lenses are shriveled. You can rehydrate them. Just be very careful with the accumulated salt crystals and clean out the cup as well. Always clean your lenses after every use, not just to help them last longer, but to protect your eyes. And also, check how long the lenses will last, because each lens actually has an expiration date of sorts that will tell you how many days you can wear them before they really start to deteriorate. And the last thing you want to do is wear deteriorated lenses. For example, these lenses will last for 1 year. I have lenses that sometimes last for 60 days, so check the packaging or check the listing in your website that you order from, and you'll know how long your lenses will last. As for me, phew, I have saved myself a little bit of money by making sure I can rehydrate these, and from now on, every first of the month, I am checking my lenses and making sure that they are nicely hydrated and safely stored. Okay? If you enjoyed this, or find it at least a little amusing, please be sure to subscribe down there. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Don't go away yet. There's still plenty to see on my channel. Have you subscribed yet? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.